matter of Charles Kratovil versus the City of New Brunswick and Anthony Caputo, 6 docket L-389623. I have appearance on behalf of Mr. Kratovil.
Good morning, Your Honor. Alexander Shalom from the American Civil Liberties Union of New Jersey. I'm joined by my colleague, Jean Lo Cicero.
Counsel for the City of New Brunswick and Anthony Caputo.
Good morning, Judge. I'm Susan O'Connor from Hopeland, Montgomery, and Dunston Dukas. I represent the director and the city.
All right. I have a lot of amicus folks here. See, I'll get them all right. New Jersey Chief of Police Association, counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. David Disler, Porzio, Bromberg, and Newman.
New Jersey State PBA.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sheila Merrigan from Mrs. Alley Law Firm.
New Jersey FOP.
Morning, Your Honor. Rich DeCortuna from Markowitz and Richmond.
State Trooper Fraternal Association.
Morning, Your Honor. I'm Robert Cannon, Markman and Cannon for the STFN.
And the County Prosecutors Association.
Good morning, Your Honor. Randolph Mershon, Assistant Middlesex County Prosecutor on behalf of the CPA-NJ.
I don't think I missed anybody. So, first thing, people are not going to be happy with my decision today, because it's not going to be a substantive decision. Mr. Shalom, did you notify the Attorney General about this case?
I did, Your Honor.
And what have they said?
They have not chosen to intervene at this point. They have 60 days, as the papers have made clear, but I notified them on the day I filed and notified them about every subsequent development in the case, so they do have the schedule in order.
Do they have the scheduling order?
They do, Your Honor.
Okay. So the other thing is, in full disclosure, I am friends with Judge Salas, particularly the amicus. Started all their briefs with great detail of the tragedy involving Judge Salas. My relationship with Judge Salas goes back to when I was an assistant United States attorney and she was an assistant federal public defender. We had cases together. We have remained friends. We socialize. We hang out. We have seen each other. Question is, does anybody object to or has concern about that relationship? And if you guys want to talk about it, we'll,
If we could.
Yeah, I'd like a minute to speak with my client, if I may, Your Honor.
all right. So I'll come back in half an hour.
Appreciate
I
it.
probably don't need that long, obviously up to Your Honor,
There are a
but,
lot of
I
people
may.
here.
okay, that's fine, yeah.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Mr. Shalom. And I will not take offense, by the way. I'm going to have to ask the question if I get bounced. Because I have thousands of cases, so.
Let me cut to the chase and say, given the urgency of the matter, we are not objecting to Your Honor staying on it. I am concerned about the timing of the disclosure to us. The order to show cause was signed by the civil presiding judge 36 days ago, assigning the case to you. At no point was the relationship of the case to this tragedy that befell Judge Salas unclear. It was clear in our moving papers, in the state's response, which was filed 20 days ago. I'm not sure why the case wasn't reassigned to a judge who could hear it today. We asked for emergent relief because...
Well, I don't see this as emergent. I know you do, but the fact of the matter is, factually, there's no allegation that the police director is breaking any law. So there's no violation of the law here. All right? Which, if there was a violation of law that you were trying to remedy, yes, that would make it urgent. What we have here is a desire to publish information, which, at least reading through the papers, is not secret information, the fact that he does not live in town. Matter of fact, it's been conceded by the defense that he doesn't live in town. The issue here is whether or not Mr. Kratovil has the right to publish 123 Main Street as opposed to Cape May City or Cape May County. Whether that right is granted today, next week, 30 days from today, doesn't vitiate or devalue that information. It's just, what comes out. The guy has been living out of town probably close to a decade, but
most respectfully, Judge, that is a substantive determination that you're making on the merits of the case. I think it's incorrect, and I'm happy to argue before someone about that, but we are not arguing a violation of the law. We are arguing a violation of the Constitution.
Right.
That his First Amendment rights are being impeded, and that is under very well-established case law,
A paragon right,
a paragon right that is entitled
but
to
not an absolute right.
without a doubt, but one that is entitled to immediate adjudication, because as it says on your dais there, justice delayed is justice denied, and the order assigned the case to you 36 days ago, and if you decided that it wasn't emergent, that's a substantive decision that if you're saying you're perhaps your partiality is in question, you shouldn't be making, someone else should be.
All right, so the question is,
We are not objecting because we believe we need relief today, and so we will.
well, I'm gonna tell you now, the notice to the Attorney General went July 12th. They get 60 days, so I'm not gonna issue a decision till after the 60 days.
Judge, that is not what the law provides. The law provides that you cannot issue a final determination. We are here for temporary relief, for emergent temporary relief, which you are entitled and authorized and in fact mandated to provide if the law dictates it. So I understand you can't strike the law down finally for 60 days because they have the right to come in before that, but you can't put off the decision because of the 60 days. That's not what the rule contemplates.
Thank you, Judge. On behalf of my clients, the director and the city of New Brunswick, and since we just found out the nature of the close relationship that you have with Judge Salas, we're going to ask that you do recuse yourself. I want the court to know that New Brunswick had sent officers to Judge Salas's house right after the incident to secure the house until the federal officers arrived to protect her and her family. It is all throughout our briefs, all throughout my brief, and I'm speaking for my clients only, with respect to the tragedy of Judge Salas, and given your close relationship, that is the basis. And thank you for the time since you've made your disclosure.
I assume you guys are all in unanimity with that, right? Silence is assent.
Yes, sir.
All right. Go back to the AJ and have them reschedule your something.
Your Honor, may I ask, should we be going to the AJ, who I would normally go to, or the PJ who signed the order to show cause?
Yes.
I ask for your guidance.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna go to, as soon as I step off here,
Well, where are you gonna go, and we'll go to the same place?
and so I assume, I'm gonna go to the AJ.
Okay, we'll go to the same place.
And I'm assuming he will reassign this forthwith.
Okay.
Thanks.
Because it was.
And I'd be happy to give the new person all the cases I printed out and everything, so they don't have to waste more paper in printing out all the cases. All right, folks, have a good day.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As much time as you need. I understand. Yeah, that's it. If not, he's not. I mean, wait. Judge,